Hello, my name is Dean Contover, and this is The Current Buzz. Thank you for watching today. Today we have Danielle McFadden. She's the president and CEO of Greater Lowell Chamber of Commerce. Thank you for coming today. We appreciate it. She has a radio show on WCAP Radio in Lowell, Massachusetts called Chamber Chat.
Yep.
That's once a week, right?
Once a week, every Thursday at 10 a.m.
At 10 a.m. Okay, so we got that. That's 980 a.m. on your dial, WCAP. I just want to let you know, if you want to get updated in regards to what's going on with Greater Lowell Chamber of Commerce, you can do that. And thank you for coming again.
Yes, thank you for having me.
What does the Chamber of Commerce
goodness.
do?
So
what's the mission?
We're excited. We're going to be celebrating 25 years in 2020.
Wow.
So we have almost 600 members throughout Greater Lowell, and Chelmsford is
Those
our...
are businesses, right?
Business is a nonprofit organization.
You're a nonprofit, right?
We are a non-for-profit.
Not for-profit.
So most nonprofits have a 501c3 designation.
Right.
We have a 501c6 designation.
Oh,
so we still have to pay taxes, like when we have an event at the Chelmsford Radisson, and we don't... Chelmsford Radisson, and we're not... we can't apply for a lot of different grants and funding like that because of our designation.
I see.
So we're 501c6.
All right. So the mission is?
We help our members through education, advocacy, networking, and marketing.
Wow,
help them grow their business or organization.
So if I'm a new business in Lowell or Chelmsford, and I'm a pizza place that's coming into town, why should I join?
The Chamber, Chamber. So we are such a great resource for businesses. So first of all, we'll help set up a ribbon cutting, which is really good promotion, public relations. We'll get
ribbon cutting with the town? Or
with the town. Wherever you're located, we will coordinate. And actually, Chelmsford, they have Lisa Maroney. So Chelmsford, it has like its own machine when it comes to ribbon cuttings. They do a great job. But
do you go to those ribbon
cuttings? Yes. We love working with Lisa. I was just emailing with her this morning.
Exactly.
So we'll.
I saw her at town meeting.
You did. She's the best. Yeah, we love working with her. So we'll coordinate with the town if it's Chelmsford, or if you're in Billerica or Draycote or anywhere else. We'll coordinate with the town manager's office or the city manager's office to make sure that they're able to attend.
And do you let your members know there's a ribbon cutting?
Yeah.
You do?
It really depends. So say there's a pizza place and they want to have it really small. They're a little overwhelmed and they just want to kind of do the ceremonial ribbon cutting. Then we can keep it quiet. But if they want to open it up to everybody, then we'll put it on our calendar and send it out an email and social media, talk about it on the radio. So it really depends on the comfort level and how kind of big the business wants to do it.
I see. Sometimes they open their business.
Yep.
And sometimes they have it open for a week or two.
Definitely.
A silent.
Kind of a quiet opening with their friends and family. Yep.
And then.
Yeah, I mean, there's really no perfect time in terms of how to do a ribbon cutting or when to do it. So we'll kind of coordinate and walk you through it. Some people want to do a ribbon cutting when they open. Some people, maybe you're expanding, you have a new location, or you change something in your business. There's no really bad reason to have a ribbon cutting because it brings PR to your business.
We had Mike Lindsay on a couple of weeks ago.
Yep.
He's taken over the Glenview.
Yes, very exciting. We love Mike. We love working with Lindsay.
Yeah. And that's where you have your parties, don't you?
We do. We do.
It. You might change smaller ones to the
we'll definitely do an event there, a mixer or a networking event or something like that.
Exactly. Sure. He's going to knock down the old Glenview.
Yeah.
He
has big plans.
Yeah, he has big plans. And he bought the house next to it.
He's a visionary.
Exactly. So I think his son and
daughter-in-law, Mike and Katie.
Yep. We're going to take it over. So it looks good. I'm encouraged. And you know what I suggested to him? That we have a brunch before Thanksgiving at his place before the football game because it's nearby.
Yeah.
It's not that far away.
That's such a good idea.
It's about a mile away. So he's going to look into it.
Yeah.
And by having you on, you'll mention it to him, I know.
For sure.
And then he'll definitely have a brunch. So back to the chamber.
We can talk about Lindsay's for 25
I know.
minutes. That's fine.
I'm thinking, what upcoming events do you have coming at the chamber?
We do anywhere from, I'd say, 6 to 10 events a month. So we're very busy.
Wow.
We have
Good
kind of
for
our
you.
Thank Thank you.
Yeah.
We like to offer events in the morning, noontime, and evening to accommodate people's schedules, because what works
Right.
for you isn't going to work for
That's
someone
correct.
else.
Right.
So we do networking events. We do educational seminars. We're doing a meet and greet with the new Lowell School Superintendent, Dr. Joel
Okay.
Boyd.
All right.
We have our annual.
Have you met him yet?
Yes,
Okay.
yes, he's
Are you
great.
impressed?
I am so impressed. I have a daughter in kindergarten, so my oldest is finally in
Okay.
the Lowell Public Schools, and I'm very encouraged and excited.
Okay.
Because
I don't-
Chelmsford took Jay Lang, so.
Yeah, I know. We're happy. We signed into a 5-year contract.
That's
we knew
great.
What we had.
I mean, if
So-
you have a strong public school system in your community,
Yeah,
it
that's
benefits everybody.
Yeah, that's true.
So we're doing a meet and greet with him. We have our annual meeting, and we do the Steve Jones Community Champion Awards.
I talked to his aide, I believe, or someone in his office for him to come on my show.
Yep.
So I want you to mention that.
Okay, I'll let you know when our meet and greet is,
Okay,
because
yeah,
it'll probably
okay.
be past by the time this airs, but I
Yeah,
can let you
that's-
know, and you're welcome to
yeah,
come and
yeah.
talk to him. But he's very receptive to going out and talking to
I
different
met him.
groups.
He's from Delaware originally.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've got,
You know your stuff.
I try to
You're
keep
dropping
in
knowledge
contact.
bombs.
I never heard of knowledge bombs. I have to remember that.
So we have our
Good
annual
knowledge.
meeting. We do Steve Jones Community Champion Awards.
Okay.
Did you know Steve Jones?
No,
He's
I
a
don't.
Chelmsford guy. He worked for Jeanne d'Arc Credit Union for years, and he
Okay.
passed away unexpectedly a few
Oh,
years ago.
oh, okay.
Very involved with the chamber, so we named our champion awards after him. So every year we go out to each community that we cover. We cover Dracut, Billerica, Chelmsford, Tewksbury, Tingsboro, Westford, and Lowell.
Okay.
And we also have about 80 to 90 members from outside of Greater Lowell.
Oh, wow.
So we go to the
I'm
town.
impressed.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah,
How
we
do you
have
do that?
We
80
have
to 90
about
members.
it's such a great area to do business, and people see the potential and want to do
Oh, no
business in the
kidding.
area.
Oh,
So
okay.
if you're from outside the Greater Lowell area, you're still welcome to join
I see.
our chamber.
Okay.
And if somebody calls from outside the area, we'll tell them this is the chamber that covers your territory, but if you want to do business here, the more the merrier.
So it's like there's a fee, right, to be a member?
Yeah. So
Regrettably.
I mean, it's how
Yeah.
we
How
can
you run,
function.
yeah.
So I'm full time, and then I have 3 part timers. I have Tara Morrissey, who's Miss Chelmsford. So
I know Mr. Chelmsford, but now we have a Miss Chelmsford.
I would definitely give her Miss Chelmsford. She's
okay.
our event and communication coordinator. Then we have
You should
Patty.
have her on someday.
She is like so. Lisa Maroney from the town came on Chamber Chat, and Tara brought her a Chelmsford T-shirt and said we have to take a picture.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, she would be great to have on. And then we have a part-time accountant and a part-time membership coordinator, Chris Brennan, who's been on your show before.
Okay, that's right. He has. Good man. I
So
like
so
that.
that's how we raise our funds. We don't get funds. People think we're a government agency or we get funds from.
Yeah, that's a misconception.
Yes,
yeah.
we are a non-for-profit.
Okay.
So all of our funding comes from membership fees, events, and sponsorships.
Right.
So anything that we want to do, we have to figure out a way to cover the cost for
Right,
that.
right.
So for a member with 1 to 5 employees, it's $329 for the year to be a member.
$329.
And that can be paid monthly, it can be paid all at once. And that includes coming on the radio and television shows, our networking events. There's not many things that we charge for above the membership fee.
Right.
So we try to keep it really, really cost effective for our members.
Right.
It's really important for small businesses.
Do they all pay?
Oh, well, that you have to pay to play. So,
Okay,
yeah.
Good,
Yep,
good.
yep.
I just want to know, it's, it's like condo fees. Some people don't.
Yeah,
don't
no,
pay
no,
them
in
and
order to be a
everything.
member.
Yeah,
yep.
good. So you had a business expo at Radisson. You mentioned
Yes.
Radisson Hotel. I've been to those business expos. I didn't go this year because my daughter was home from college, and I
Yeah.
couldn't get there. But explain what the expo is and why people should go to it.
Yeah.
Just the public in general.
It's such a fun event. So it was our 24th year, I believe, doing it,
Wow.
which would make sense because we'll be 25. So
at the Radisson.
we've been
24
at the
years?
Radisson for over 10 years, probably 12 years
Okay.
now, a long
Yeah,
time.
right.
So they give us the space. They're amazing to work with. We had 85 vendors this year. So these are local businesses, nonprofit organizations, and restaurants.
And it's free food, free
They're-
samples.
Yeah, really good food.
Yeah, good
We
food,
had
yeah.
somebody making crepes. We had Sub-Zero Ice Cream making ice cream from liquid nitrogen.
Wow.
So you go into the tasting room and you leave very satisfied and
Yeah.
eating some great food.
And they have a lot of freebies like pens and
Oh, yeah.
calendars. And
Yeah, and then we raffled off Amazon Echo Dots, a flat screen TV.
Oh,
we were
yeah.
giving away UMass Lowell Riverhawk tickets. Most booths have a giveaway. And then we started last year doing a pumpkin stroll. So each booth decorates or carves a pumpkin, and then people go around and they vote on their favorite pumpkins.
Oh,
and the
wow.
pumpkins are incredible.
Right.
So the first year we did it was last year. I couldn't even get over the caliber of these pumpkins, and then this year they elevated it. So
well,
next year,
maybe we should expand that to a pumpkin festival in Lowell or something.
I want to do something with them, and I was trying to, and I thought of like this year, what can we do with all the pumpkins after? And I just didn't have my act together enough to figure out like what could we do with all these pumpkins. But I totally agree. I mean, it would be a home run. People would love it, like a festival of trees, but with pumpkins.
Yeah, they had a pumpkin festival that I went to in Key, New Hampshire.
Yes.
And that was I took my daughter there when she was younger, and I was amazed. I mean, they had pumpkins.
Like hundreds or thousands, right?
Thousands
Yeah.
of pumpkins,
Yeah.
all cut up.
That's amazing.
I mean, they had a pumpkin in the Patriots logo. I mean, it was just amazing just to see these pumpkins. And they were stacked, I'd say at least 100, 200
Wow.
feet high.
Oh my goodness.
I mean, so.
I don't know if we could live up to that,
Yeah.
But a lot of them are either painted or, they're incredible.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a lot of fun.
Somewhere, someplace, pick up the idea and run with a pumpkin festival.
Oh, but talk to us first. Maybe we can do something together.
That's right.
But it's such a fun day. We do it with the Neshoba Valley Chamber of Commerce. We partnered with them 3 years ago. So they bring some members from their area, which is great because it gives our members exposure to other businesses in the area. Right. It's open to the public, so we have a lot of businesses and consumers that come through and
what is
talk to
the
the businesses.
feedback? What do they say to you? Are they coming back next year? Or are they
Yeah,
impressed with the
most
people?
come back. Yeah,
Yeah.
It's the biggest expo in the area for sure. It continues to grow and grow.
Oh, it does?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So
So you use the downstairs and the upstairs, if I remember, the food
yeah.
is upstairs?
So the food, yep, exactly. But we also have booths upstairs as well.
Oh,
so
no,
we have
okay.
businesses upstairs
It's
too.
expanding.
Yeah.
All right.
We're always trying to think of some kind of new and different thing, put a twist on it. This year we had my board and committee members manned a chamber table, which we've always had a registration table. We never had a table within the expo. So we had a prize wheel, which was so much fun. So we had like tons of prizes. We still have tons of prizes in the office because a lot came home with us.
All right.
But that was kind of a fun twist on it as well. And then we got, the expo was on the Tuesday after Columbus Day. On that Friday before, I decided I was going to buy big cutouts of celebrities that we put throughout. So we had Prince Harry, the Queen, George Clooney. So we had some fun with that. So people were kind of going through and taking pictures with those.
You didn't have Tom Brady or?
No, they didn't have Tom Brady. I wanted Zac Efron, but I got vetoed on that one. So next year, I think that'll grow even more. But sometimes you gotta.
Why didn't you call up the Patriots and ask them to come do
Yeah.
a booth, or the Bruins and
I
all
know.
those teams? It doesn't hurt to contact them, and that would be a big
That
pull
would be
for
a
a lot
huge
of
draw.
people.
Yeah, we have. So I'm on the
Exactly.
Massachusetts Chamber of Commerce Executives Board.
Oh, okay.
I'm actually going to be the incoming president starting in April.
Oh, congratulations.
Thank you. I'm really excited about it. But they have, so some of chambers that I work with through that, they do a big expo at Gillette. They actually had it the end of October this year.
wow.
So they had pictures with all the cheerleaders and everything.
Oh, wow. Maybe you can
Yeah.
get a cheerleader to come up or something like
Oh,
that.
then you'll definitely be there.
No, I'll be there anyway. I usually park in the back. I slide in the back.
Yeah, I know
because
the parking's tough.
The parking's tough, yeah.
But it means that it's a full house.
Yeah,
so.
that's true.
And that's what most people say, actually. They'll say, I had to drive around a little bit. Good for you guys. So,
Well, I mean, what the heck? I mean, it's Expo. I mean,
Yeah.
And they do have a lot of giveaways. I mean, they do give away a lot of things.
Yes.
I mean, flashlights. I mean, it's, pens, pencils, whatever. I mean,
and we do voting. So you vote on your favorite pumpkin, you vote on your favorite swag, your favorite food in the tasting room, and then the best display. And this year's swag winner was a reusable metal straw. So Workers Credit Union was giving those out.
Reusable.
Yes.
I know. Chumps had just banned Plastic bags.
bags, yeah.
But that's in the whole area, so I mean, that doesn't go into effect till July.
Yeah, Lowell did that a while back. I don't even know how long ago.
I have a daughter in college. I know you have scholarships, so this time of year, everybody's looking for scholarships. Let's talk a little about that.
Thank you for mentioning that. So we do a community service scholarship for a graduating high school senior in the greater Lowell area.
Just one?
It depends on funding. So we've given, sometimes it's one, sometimes it's three, and it depends on, say we have a pot of $1,500, I'll throw that out there. If we go through applications and there's somebody that is just so strong, can't beat any, nobody can kind of come close to them, then they'll get all of it, or sometimes the committee will split it up. So it's entirely up to our community service committee. But it's based only on community service, so we don't ask for transcripts or anything like that.
Oh, is that right?
We just...
Well, you have to get a letter saying that they go into that college, don't you?
we get that, but then they have to give us kind of a log of their community service.
I see. All right. Community service means...
It could mean that you're volunteering at the Chelmsford Food Pantry, or you're volunteering.
Bottle collection.
Yeah, I mean, it can be anything. Like our recipient this year was a Eagle Scout, and he had thousands of hours of volunteer work and had this whole project that he worked on his entire high school career.
Right.
So he was one that we said, well, everybody else had hundreds of hours. He had thousands of hours.
Wow.
So it was kind of a no-brainer to give
dunk.
it. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And then usually, so we have a women's group. It's called Women Inspiring Success and Empowerment.
Right.
And
That's
we have,
great. I think that's good.
And I can't take any credit for it because it was here before I started at the chamber.
Okay.
But we do an annual meeting every year in May or June, and we give out a scholarship there to a woman who's 24 years or older who's going back to some type of school or training. So it doesn't have to be college. Maybe she wants to go to hairdressing school or become a massage therapist or something. And it usually ends up being a woman who is a single mom or trying to better not only her life, but her family's as well. So that's really inspiring.
We changed in Chelmsford the selectmen. We don't call it selectmen.
Yes.
We call it select board now.
Yeah.
And you should see the women in town meeting. They were animated when people were sort of talking about history and a little negative about changing it.
Yeah.
And they were animated and they spoke up, and it was good for them to watch.
I'm glad that you brought that up, actually, because Virginia Crocker-Timmons is a very active chamber member, and I always say, and she's a Chelmsford select woman, so I probably need to dial that back and think about that. I'm glad that you brought that up.
Yeah, I think probably we'll be changing the term freshmen to first year college or something like that. I mean, that's what it's coming down to.
It sure is, and fast too.
Yeah, exactly. So, did you support do you lobby also? I mean,
we more so will kind of give both views or however many views of something and provide education.
Like a Lowell High School downtown versus.
I mean, we'll share the information.
The Red Raiders.
I mean, I'm a Lowell High alum, so.
So you're a Red Raider.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like we didn't. I feel like we said Raiders. I don't know how often we actually said Red Raiders.
Yeah, I think we said Raiders.
And I think there's so many big fish to fry in the world. So I mean, things that sometimes we get caught up on. When there's
terminology
other
and stuff like that. Yeah, it's true. But we do because, like I said, select men.
Yeah.
Select
we
board,
want to be sensitive to everybody for sure.
To everybody. So. So do you have anything going on with the Lowell Memorial Auditorium? I know you're taking your children to some of these events.
Yeah, we're going to be at the Disney Junior Dance Party. That'll probably air after we went to that, but we're excited about that. We have an excellent relationship with them. I have known Pete Lally, who took over the auditorium about a year ago.
He's doing a lot.
Yeah, I mean, we were on the Young Professionals at Greater Lowell over a decade ago. He lives and breathes and loves that building, and I was so excited to see him come back. So we have a great relationship with them. They're actually receiving our Member of the Year award at our annual meeting. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so we're excited
good
about
for
that.
Yeah.
And when
They've done a great job with
They really have. And when they took kind of the building back over, We had our holiday party there last year, and we've done stuff with them. So we have a great relationship.
Tell
with
me
them.
about the holiday party. What
Well, they had
entail?
started a Jeanne d'Arc Credit Union piano bar. Did you know about the piano bar?
See, I don't know
when
about
you
these things.
walk
I live
up,
in Chelmsford. I don't know.
you got to go to the piano bar sometime. So when you walk up like towards the second floor on the landing on one of the sides, they have an actual piano, and the piano is a piano that is of the same, I think, decade of when the building was built. So it's kind of, bringing that history back.
Right.
And before every show, they have somebody come an hour before the show and play the piano.
Wow.
So you can grab a drink, and you're overlooking the Hall of Flags. And
And all the people that are there regards to who died from Lowell, who died in wars.
Yeah, and
they
all
have a Medal of Honor in the wall.
It is really
right?
phenomenal. And all the flags from the different nationalities represented in the city.
Yeah, it's a nice little take if you're new to the area.
Yeah, it's really beautiful.
Yeah,
I love that building.
Yeah, it is a great building.
And it's so versatile. You can have a concert there. Obviously, they do graduations, they do dance recitals, they do the Golden Gloves, they do wrestling. So all the seats at the bottom floor can be taken out. And so it provides just such a versatile. People have gotten married there.
I saw Ariana Grande there.
Really?
With my daughter, yeah.
I didn't even know she went there.
She was there and the place was packed.
Wow.
But I had
remember
good
that.
tickets. I knew where to sit in the balcony, first row.
Yep.
And
Oh
it
my
was
gosh.
packed. I mean, that was before she really hit it big. And my daughter wanted to, and with her friends, wanted to go and see her. And we went, and I've been to concerts before, but I was pretty impressed.
Yeah.
And I think she was only 21
Oh
at
my
the
gosh.
time.
I mean, there's been so many great people to go through. My parents just went to go see Tony Bennett there.
Oh, did they?
I mean, I remember as a kid going to see, I don't even know if you know who they are, 98 Degrees when I was in high school.
I
They were like
know,
a boy
I know.
band, and I remember being like in the second row going crazy over them. They bring Broadway shows. I mean,
Yeah,
there's
I
kid
know.
shows. My kids don't even realize how lucky they are when we can go to the auditorium and
Exactly.
see. We've seen Daniel Tiger, Peppa Pig.
My philosophy was always, if that group came to Lowell,
You have to go.
You have to go.
You have
You have to
yes.
go, because why go to Boston
Yes,
when you can just
so
drive
true.
to Lowell and get free parking in the neighborhood or whatever?
So
And-
Pete Lally has a great relationship with Phil Vassar, who he's a country singer, but he's written songs for people like Tim McGraw and just some
Right.
really popular songs, and he's like the best performer I've ever seen, and I've seen him I don't even know how many times. So when Pete came back to the auditorium, I said, I hope you're going to get Phil back, and he brought him back for a Christmas show. So me and all my high school
Was it packed?
it was packed, and me and all my college girlfriends went. So we got first and second row seats. We had,
Of course.
it was like the mom's night out, mom's gone wild.
Right,
it was
right.
so much fun, and we could literally just go up the street, park, and then go to the show, and then be home.
Yeah, in time.
Yeah.
And see the children to bed.
Oh no,
I
no,
know,
no,
they're
no!
already- they're
When you
already
go
in
out with
bed.
your girlfriends, you got to make sure the kids are sleeping when you get home.
Okay. Yeah, because how old are your children now?
2, 3, and 6.
2, 3, and 6. Okay.
Yeah.
So the kids, like you said, they're in kindergarten, so they're ready.
Oh, yeah.
They're pumped.
Yes.
Yeah, and knowing their mother, I mean, high energy.
Yeah, there's
You know?
no chill in my house. Like, I don't have, one of my kids is not like a quiet, they're all like, my daughter who's 6, she'd go up to, she'd be like, hi, my name is Zoe, what's your name? And we were at the folk festival, and she went up to Celeste Bernardo, who's the superintendent of the national park, and she said, hi, so I want to have a ribbon cutting on the stage after, because I think the businesses would really like it. And Celeste looked at me, I said, I'm sorry, it's my daughter, I don't know what to say.
She's great. Celeste is great.
She's wonderful.
She's wonderful.
And the
She's
chamber
an
is a-
asset.
Huge.
an
You
asset
talk
to
about
Lowell.
energy.
Yeah.
And the chamber is a partner of the Lowell Folk Festival. So there's 6 producing partners who put
I
it
see.
together. And so it's the chamber, the Greater Merrimack Valley Convention and Visitors Bureau, Lowell National Historical Park, the City of Lowell, the NCTA, the National Council for Traditional Arts, and the City of Lowell.
Right.
So we meet multiple times a month, year round.
I'm going to make a request of you. If you have any ideas that you think that should be on my show.
Oh, great.
know,
Yeah.
you know,
Be careful what you wish for. You're going to get a huge
I'll
list
be
from me.
inundated with.
I'll be like, you have content for
people.
the next 5 years.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, as it is, I'm backed up
Yeah.
a month and a half already.
Good for
And
you.
So, I do my shows, you know, from September to June.
Yeah.
So I keep it going, and you know, I want to thank you for coming on.
Thank you for having me. This is great.
it's
Great
like
opportunity for us.
It's like I've known you for years.
Yeah.